Hi friends, welcome back to Lost Without a Plan. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to take a peek inside my Makselife companion notebook. We'll reflect on January and jump into February, so let's get started. First up, this is my January remix page. We're going to look back at how the month went. Let me just zoom in here. I use this as a mood tracker and journal of events. A little too close. Let me back it up. Okay. So the month started with my work deadline, and then on the 3rd, finished reading up the book club book for Club Moxie, Elephant in My Kitchen. It was a great book. And then I got to visit with my friend from high school, and that was really fun. Then on the 5th, we had much needed rain. On the 6th, I had a bad migraine, but we went away in time for our Knots trip with the Girl Scouts. On Sunday, I had to go to my cousin Susan's memorial in Central California, and on Monday, our family trip was extended because of the flooding in Santa Barbara. Then on Tuesday, we got to drive home. It was definitely a road trip. It took 6.5 hours with all the road closures. The next week was just super busy. I put away Christmas, but then Jeremy had to go on a work trip, so I was definitely ready for him to come home by this day. And then we went out to family dinner, and I made it through the weekend with cookie kickoff and stuff, but then had like a really poopy last part of the week, but it ended with Happy Meal, so that's all good. And that's just a peek at my month of January. Okay, next up, let's look at my monthly reflections. Just grab my markers here. So this month, my biggest win was, I think, connection. So I'm going to use my purple here. The floods did allow a lot of time with family and one-on-one time with Violet. And what's working was Pilates and, of course, this channel. And then things that are not working, I found that the first Thursdays of the month are super busy. I think everything falls on that day. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about it. I may have to cancel my Club Moxie account because of the timeline. It's just too much for me, and all the others I already had kind of in queue long before I joined Club Moxie, but I'm going to see what I can do about it. Next up is what I learned. I learned that I am much better at a random pivot. And then improvements and adjustments. I'd like to work more on gratitude check-ins daily and updating my remix weekly. What I am most grateful for is family. We come together when we need it the most. Then habits I'd like to nurture is my decluttering. I need to break down things a little bit more so that it can be easily chipped away at. So the areas that I want to focus next month are the decluttering and more connections. I gave myself a 6 for this month because I did do a lot more than I had thought I was when I was looking back. So let's jump ahead to my monthly goals. Actually, I'm going to do my monthly calendar view first. I just have a couple of trips that I want to mark, and I'm just going to grab some washi tape. Probably use this glitter one from Amazon, and I'm just going to notate my adventures since I like to keep a lot of space here for my next month's remix. Okay, so there are a couple other things, but I figure I'll just update them with my remix, but I wanted to mark down the times that I'm away. So I have a trip on Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th, going to Santa Barbara to see my family. And then over President's Day weekend, I have a trip planned with my friends to wine country in Sonoma. Having some trouble with this tape. Sorry about that. So that should be fun. When I was doing my monthly layout for my main planner, I noticed that the 16th is National Drink Wine Day, so a wine trip is perfectly timed, right? I was gonna write something down here, but I changed my mind because the glitter's hard to write on, so I'm just gonna leave it and call it done. But actually, let me find some little flags. I think I have a freebie here from one of my freebies from Planner Kate that I can grab and mark a different way since the glitter is not working. Let me just try and match the colors. I'm gonna write Central California and Sonoma on these little banners. I have to write itty bitty. My pen is a little bit gooey today, so I needed to shake it out so I didn't mess it up. Yeah, okay, I think that works. So now that that page is set up, we can jump. I'm just going to mark this top and bottom line so that it shows the separation between the trips. Okay, so next up we're going to look over my monthly goals. I pulled these from my annual goals. I need to read 4.5 books because I'm a half book behind. I need to work on my videos. I have some fun recreation. We're going to do the wacky holiday thing. We have my anniversary and my trip. I am taking this class with Coursera. It's called the 10,000 Women series from Goldman Sachs, I think. It has like 8 courses, so I figured that could be my learning for this month for business. And then for family and relationships, Violet has a sweetheart dance on the 4th, and then we have my anniversary and mommy-daughter fun. We have Pilates and rest. I have a bunch of courses and meetings this month. I want to work on my billing and decluttering. So let's start with week 5's actions. I'm just going to move some of this stuff over here. We're going to start with week 6 actions. So I'm going to move some of this over here. We are going to do my book club for Pachinko. We actually have our first reading at the start of the next week, so I want to make sure that I'm at the right point. We have to finish part 2 by 2:21, I think. Yeah. And then my second book club book is Soul Sourced Entrepreneur, so I need to start that somewhere in here. I think I'm going to just kind of parallel read because one's fiction and one's not fiction, so sometimes I can start and stop my brain like that. I'm going to try it. And then I have 2 videos going live this week as planned. Let's see. I need to make sure that I get all that stuff scheduled before all my trips later on. And then for fun, we're going to work on our wacky holidays goal. This week there's Froyo Day, Send a Card to a Friend Day, and National Pizza Day. So you know we're going to take advantage of those ones, right guys? I hope that you took advantage of them too. Okay, I think I'm good with fun and recreation. So next up is work and learning. I'm actually jumping ahead to family. So I'm going to have my visit in Santa Barbara County, and then I'm going to do the Send a Card to a Friend, which is one of those wacky holidays. And I think it'll be fun to send some stuff off. Actually, the timeline, I might even send some Valentines. You never know. For work, I have to do my web upload after deadline, and I'm going to start that Coursera course. I'm gonna see how many days a week I need to do it to finish it by the end of the month. And then I'm gonna work on Pilates and taking my vitamins. I actually missed a few days of vitamins last week, so I'm going to try and get caught back up. Then I'm going to try and be more consistent with gratitude for my remix. Last time I fell a little bit behind because of all the stuff that happened, so I want to make sure that I'm a little bit more consistent. And then financial, I just want to work on the spending. And then for physical environment, I'm going to start a broom closet decluttering. And that's it. I think that we are good. We went through my remix, my monthly actions, and my weekly actions. And yeah. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and I will catch you next time. Have a great one.